Hey guys, and welcome back to Crouton Cracker Jacks. Today I'm going to show you how to make delicious cheesy garlic bread. This goes great as a side dish to any pasta meal that you have: spaghetti, lasagna, mastacholi, ravioli, whatever you want. It just makes a super fantastic little side to go with it. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start off by making the spread for my garlic bread. In a small bowl here, I have got a 1/4 cup of butter, which is half of a stick that has been softened. And to that, I'm going to add 1/8 teaspoon of salt, as well as 1/8 teaspoon of dried garlic powder, half of a teaspoon of dried parsley, half of a teaspoon of minced garlic. And this is the minced garlic that you buy in a jar. I prefer using that over fresh garlic, which can give kind of a bite to this, which isn't really very appetizing. To that, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of shredded Parmesan cheese, as well as about half a teaspoon of olive oil. And just using a spatula, I'm going to mix this together to create kind of a cohesive spread, if you will. But just go ahead and mix this mixture together well, and then we can work on our bread. Now for the bread here, I am using a Italian-style hoagie bun for this. It makes the perfect size cheesy garlic bread, not too big, not too small. You don't have to buy a humongous loaf of French bread for this. And using a knife, I'm just going to split this in half lengthwise down the middle of it. It would be preferable if you used a serrated knife for this, but keep your hand flat so you don't slip and cut your fingers off. And this is going to make 2 little garlic breads. This spread here is enough for 2 hoagie buns split in half. And then you want to place your sliced bread onto a cookie sheet. Next, you want to take your cheesy garlic spread and you want to spread a nice even layer all across the open face of your hoagie bun. Be sure and get this all the way to the edges, all the way to the sides. Make a nice, thick, even layer. This spread here, using half a stick of butter, is enough for 2 hoagie buns split in half, 4 pieces of garlic bread. But just go ahead and get that spread evenly across all of your hoagie buns. And then you want to bake this in a preheated 400-degree oven for 5 minutes. What that's going to do is melt that butter. It's going to start just slowly cooking that little bit of garlic that's in there, and it's going to just start to toast the edges of the bread. It's basically going to get everything done before we top this with cheese. Now to get my cheese ready, I've got 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese. This is the low moisture mozzarella. Don't try using fresh mozzarella for this. It makes a mess. Use a low moisture mozzarella that comes in a block form. Go ahead and grate that on a box grater. If you want to use the pre-shredded mozzarella cheese, by all means, go ahead. I just like using grating cheese myself because it just melts better. So just go ahead and shred that cheese into a bowl, set it off to the side until our garlic bread is ready. After 5 minutes, the garlic bread can come out of the oven. We can go ahead and top this with our shredded mozzarella cheese. You can see they haven't baked any, really. They're just now starting to get a little golden brown, but all of that butter has melted. Garlic has kind of cooked off a little bit. You want to take your shredded mozzarella cheese and apply this liberally on top. Again, get it all the way to the ends, all the way to the edges. You want to completely cover the top of your garlic bread with the mozzarella. It makes it nice and cheesy. Then you want to switch your oven over to broil, and you want to stick these under the broiler for about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes or so. You want to keep an eye on this. All you're looking to do is brown the mozzarella cheese. Get it nice and melty, nice and bubbly, and those bubbles will start to brown on top for you. And when they are done, this is what they will look like. Nice and warm and gooey and stringy, cheesy garlic bread. Really couldn't be easier. I love making this just for lunch and dipping it in just some marinara sauce. It's a perfect, quick and easy little lunch. But there you go. Serve it as a side dish, eat it as lunch, whichever you prefer. But yeah, that's how easy it is. Hope you guys enjoy. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe for more deliciousness and to keep up to date on all my latest videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.